Lexus / Toyota Soarer. So 1981 to 1985, we get the first generation, which was the Z10, the Toyota Soarer, which was based on the Supra A60 chassis. It was crazy. There were 6 different trims. We had a 2.0 liter all the way to a 3.0 liter inline 6. Then in 1986 to 1991, we get the second generation Z20 Toyota Soarer, which is also based on a lot of styling cues on the Chaser and Cressetta. I'm really saying that wrong, so please forgive me. Now, this also had 5 different engine trims, ranging from the 2.0 liter to the 3.0 liter. We also had a twin turbo version and a turbo version, known as the 1G and the 7M. What's up, guys? My name is Dom, and of course, this is the DR channel. Guys, today I wanted to talk about the SC300 to the SC430 and the Toyota Soarer. Big shout out to Turbos and Gears for subscribing and also commenting, letting me know that he wanted this vehicle to be reviewed. I'll absolutely do more reviews to your guys' recommendations, so please comment, like, and subscribe. On that note too as well, guys, I am human. I make mistakes. I am not perfect by any means. I don't know all the information, and I'm trying my best. So thank you for everyone that's been commenting and letting me know what mistakes I've made. I'm still learning, and I'm happy you guys are there, keeping me on check. So thanks.
You can either own a house closer to work, or you can own the road in between.
In 1991, Toyota and Lexus say, hey, you know what? We need a full-size coupe Grand Tour vehicle that can compete with BMW's 8 Series and Acura's CL. So they did. And Culty Design Research comes to bat and creates a vehicle based on the US market and looks for what do we want. So what do they give us? A huge Grand Tour rear-wheel drive V8 motor known as the SC400, aka Sports Coupe. And this was manufactured in the same exact plant as the Toyota Supra. Now the SC400 gets all the boxes checked. It has the motor coming from its already trophy vehicle, the LS400, which was a 4.0 liter V8.
The Lexus LS400 is designed to stir the soul, and not much else.
From 1991 to 1995, this V8 pushed 250 horsepower and 260 pounds of torque. In 1997, now it's pushing 260 horsepower and 270 pounds of torque. Then between 1998 to 2001, it's pushing big boy numbers. We're talking 290 horsepower and 300 pounds of torque.
Oh, wow. That sounds good. Wow.
It won so many awards, sold so many units its first year. It won Motor Trend's Import Car of the Year in 1992. Then they released the SC300, which was a little bit more affordable and had the same motor, the non-turbo 2JZGE. In 1992 to 1997, this motor pushed 225 horsepower and 210 pounds of torque. And in 1998 to 2001, this still pushed 225 horsepower, but pushed 220 pounds of torque. Different countries, the Soarer got twin turbo and a single turbo motor known as the 1JZ GTE. Which was a 2.5 liter inline 6 that's pushing 363 horsepower to about 378. Alright, yeah, we didn't want that. Well, we get the motor that's very similar to the first generation IS300. Guys, I made a video on the IS300, so I'll go put the link in the description. It was not the 2JZ GTE, it was a non-turbo version. I'll do more history and more information for you on the SC300. Second gen in the US of the SC300, but the 4th gen in other countries is now the Z40.
At Lexus, we realize that no car can control the elements. But that didn't stop our engineers from designing one that actually embraces them.
Which is the SC430. The SC430 was a 4.3 liter V8. In 2002 to 2005, it had a 5-speed automatic that pushed 300 horsepower and 325 pounds of torque. Then in 2006 to 2010, the SC430 dropped in power. It went down to 288 horsepower and 317 pounds of torque. What the heck, Lexus? Like, do you think nobody was gonna notice? Just because you put in a 6-speed automatic? Okay, but there was some goods. It had a double wishbone suspension, 18-inch wheels, lots of technology. The architecture was also similar to a yacht on the ocean. What the heck, Lexus? What? It did win some awards, but one notably was Jeremy Clarkson's worst car in history.
Absolute worst car on sale today.
Music while we do this.
It won't take that long.
I don't mind.
God, that's amazing. What are the chances of that? We've all written the same car.
Man, that's a tough one. That's below the belt, man. Pebble Beach did do a collaboration with Lexus and made a trim called the Lone Cypress, which, yeah, cool. They made a special edition, and then they did the last edition, which was called Colonel Jewel. I don't know, Lexus. What are you doing, man? I don't know. That's all I got on the SC430. So let's talk pros. The pros about these vehicles are that they're reliable. They are Toyota Lexus. They got great warranties. They had great service, good vehicles. They were luxurious and comfortable. Verdict, guys, it's bittersweet. Obviously, the SC430 isn't really like my ideal vehicle as a performance car that I want to jump into. Even as a luxury coupe, there's just too many other options for me to even consider the SC430. The SC400 and the SC300 is a pretty good contender, and it has been deemed, right, the poor man's Supra. I think they're unique, and I wish that they were out there more often. I see a lot of modifiers of the same vehicles, but there's a reason for that. They're sporty, they're fun, they're easy. And the SC300s and 400s, I just don't see that in the same realm. So I could see why people kind of step away from it. They're not that sporty, unless you do the modifications that you need to do. But more on that, guys. I just wanted to make a quick 5-minute history on the vehicle today. So thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment.